Or aerial. And through the gap though. Might be cut down. No, it won't. A dive. Oh, it wasn't. I thought it was going to get there, but brilliant work in the end. Brendan McCullum, and followed up by Kane Williamson, but McCullum might have hit one of the stationary cameras. Terrific dive. Look at this. Hasn't hit the rope. I think that's 4. Swung away this time, and swung away powerfully. 4 runs to finish the over for Misbah. 200 up, and it's 201 for 3.
3 wickets down.
Last ball of the Vettori over Ramiz. Tell me a bit more about that.
Well, he defines himself like that, Misbah ul Haq. He'll block and feel that there's nothing in it for him, and suddenly, boom, one bang, either over long off or mid-wicket in that fashion. Difficult to predict, Misbah. He'll wait, and when the ball is there in his area, then he'll go for that big one.
Nicely played. Just waited on it. It was a slower ball from Arnell.
Beautiful day. You can read and relax. Have a Dilmah cup of tea. Why not? Listen to us. We promise to bore you.
Well, you can just go to sleep if you're not really interested. Vettori with the last over before lunch. Going over the wicket. Into
targeting him from a different angle, Vettori.
Oh,
that's a good one. Flatter, a little bit of drift. Could have involved the short leg fielder.
I just think we should see a little more of this from Vettori regularly. And he's drawn Misbah into that stroke. Yes, he's got away with it. He's played it nicely, but it's the last over before lunch, and he's drawn him into a false stroke.
Well, obviously his clock is still on Pakistan time, because it's just a minute away from lunch, and he's ventured into this big shot over mid-on. Took up the challenge. Doesn't matter to him whether chicken teriyaki is waiting for him or not. Got to be McCullum.
Good finish there for Vettori. So not a bad morning for Pakistan. 119 minutes, just under the 30 over mark. 75 runs and only the loss of 1 wicket.
Craig McMillan is with me. The batsmen know that they're likely to get a diet of seam bowling over the next 20 overs, 15 to 20 overs with a new ball. Their last opportunity to take on the spinner. That's well played. And that'll go away for 4.
So he hits the pitch hard and gets the ball to seam, not swing.
It's a good take. Still plenty of bounce and carry in the surface. And Young was tested there. Just a hint of movement away. It's just a little bit straight, and that's a good single.
Real need for that. They have to be aware. They have to back the bowlers up here, the fielders. Man was Chris Martin at mid-on. Too slow.
Ooh, that's a goodie. Just feeling for it here, these two players against the new ball. Just didn't go anywhere that time, Eunice. Just shuffled on the crease. Very good line, this from Southey.
Oh, it's gone over the top of off stump.
That's 3. And that's 4. And bowlers hate that. They really do. And again. And the same result. I'll give you this one, Mac. This was an outside edge.
Well, that will frustrate Arnell. Turn a row.
Because was in the mid to late 30s. Nicely turned away there. Beautiful piece of timing. 4 runs. Martin to continue from the RA Vance stand end. Oh, it's a lovely drive. Really is. Beautifully timed. And 4 more. 50 up for Yunus Khan. Really well played.
Exactly 50 runs for Yunus Khan, 102 deliveries, 158 minutes at the crease, 8 fours. 52 Yunus Khan.
Pakistani players will be very, very happy with Yunus Khan. Chris Martin was getting a hint of swing. He's thrown it up there, and it's straight up and down. He's happy with that. The follow through illustrates that.
Should be another couple for Misbah ul Haq. Francis. Well, good delivery from Saudi. Stifled appeal.
Other people reckoned Hanif's eyebrows had burned off during his innings. He batted so long. And for protection, a rolled up towel from the hotel as a thigh pad. Because one of the Pakistan West Indies bowlers was the fearsome Roy Gilchrist, who had a mixture of bouncers and beamers in his arm.
It's gone away through that gap again at third man, and that'll be 4 more. For Misbah, he moves through to 48. Must be one of the great draws, you'd imagine, of Pakistan cricket history. That was Stat Chat. Thank you very much, Francis Payne. Look forward to that tomorrow as well. Some terrific information. Just solely a selector of this black cap side. Nicely driven again, but can't get it past the man at mid-on. It's 243 for 3.
Tim Southey sort of crossed the line a wee bit here, and it was enough for Rod Tucker to go to him at the end of the over. And it carried on, actually, after that verbal, because he was in this process of sort of getting in his way, and you cannot take a batsman's line, and a batsman cannot run into you. You can hold your line.
Southey's just about hit a guts for, I reckon. So, a little bit of a bump.
Yeah, I agree there, Smithy. He's walked back into the line of the pitch. His run-up generally takes him down, and then off the pitch about halfway down. And he's actually come back onto the pitch. And then that was the ball later, I think. He's just got to be careful here, Tim Southey, not to get carried away with it. Again, that is just beautiful timing. 100 partnership up, and it'll be another boundary for Yunus Khan.
That brings up the 100-run partnership between Yunus Khan and Misbah ul Haq.
It's a replay of an earlier shot. Martin still looking for that swing. That's the same result. It's just a push. And Chris Martin can only think about that. Bit of head scratching going on out there, Dooley.
Oh, he got it full this time, an outside off stump. Big, expansive drive from Yunus Khan.
And sometimes, Dooley, that's what happens when runs start to flow. As the batsmen get a little bit loose, you throw a carrot out there, and that's just sums up New Zealand's day, really. Yunus has just let his guard down a little bit.
I don't know what to say about that. Really don't. Maybe he's not allowed in. He's on the banned list, and he's just had to cover his face so that he can get in. Ooh, a little bit of shape. So they're just a little bit of late swing away.
Southey still happy to camp down halfway down the wicket for a bit of a glare.